Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Consumer Chat. Consumer Chats are short infos on consumer concerns. Today we have with us Miss Irene Edano, Mediation Officer of DTI Cebu. Hello, Irene.
Hi, Ma'am Joji.
Today we're going to talk about consumer
Rights,
Rights.
and responsibilities.
just consumer rights for today.
Okay.
So, you begin.
Yes. For the information of everybody, consumers have 8 basic consumer rights, namely the right to basic needs, the right to safety, the right to information, the right to choose, the right to redress, the right to representation, the right to consumer education, and the right to healthy environment.
So, what's the basis for this?
The basis of our the basis for the consumer rights is Republic Act 7394 or the Consumer Act of the Philippines.
So let's start with the first consumer right.
Yes.
The right to basic needs.
Yes. When we talk about the right to basic needs, it means to say that consumers are guaranteed as to their basic needs such as food, clothing, shelter, healthcare, education, and sanitation. So for consumers, they should look forward to the availability of basic and prime commodities at affordable prices and of good quality.
So second consumer right.
The second consumer right is the right to safety. So talking about right to safety, the consumers have the right to be protected against the marketing of goods or the provision of services that are hazardous to health and life. So for that, before products are being put into market, the manufacturers of consumer products have to undertake extensive safety and performance testing. And for that, the consumer should be looking at the labels so that they would know the proper information regarding the products as to how to use it, how to operate it, and if the need arises, also they have to look on the precautions or warning signs.
So the third consumer right.
The third consumer right is the right to information. So with this, consumers have the right to be protected against fraudulent or dishonest or misleading advertising, labeling, promotion, and the right to be given the facts and information needed to make an informed choice. So, kinahanglan na ang mga konsumidor, they have to, again, check on the label. They have to know first the product before purchasing them. They have to, check the label, tanawin nila unsa ang mga ingredients, unsa ang mga chemical contents, kay basin with the chemical contents, basig na ay mga allergic reactions sa ilaha. So, they have to know those things before purchasing the product.
How about the right to choose?
When it comes to the right to choose, so di ba ang mga konsumidor, they have a lot of products to choose from. So they have to check first on the availability of those products, and before purchasing, they have to naa sila right to compare which product to choose. It's not always nga branded ang product. It doesn't always mean to say nga quality na siya. So they have to be very vigilant in choosing those wide array of products.
Kaning right to redress.
Okay.
What is this?
Right to redress. Di ba makadungog ta permi ka ng no return no exchange policy sa mga stores, but it doesn't mean that way nga kanang wala, let's say no defective ang product nga ilahang ma-purchase, naagid sila yung right to redress. If proven nga defective yun ang product, they can have that product replaced or repaired, or kanang they can get refund. Pero first, ato sa sila gid sa kanang repair if pwede pa siya ma-repair, but then if di na gid siya pwede ma-repair, so they have the option now to get replacement, and if dili na possible ang replacement, to ultimately get the refund.
Kaning representation.
So it means to say nga ang mga konsumidor dapat manginlabot sila, no? They have to express their interest in the kanabitang maghimo na og policy ang government. So every time nga magpatawag ang government na naay public consultation, so
Dapat moadto.
Muadto sila, manginlabot sila ba nga para ma-hear ang ilahang kanang interest para maka-guide sa government as to the making of the policies.
Kaning consumer education.
Consumer education. Yes, consumers have the right to acquire knowledge and skills necessary para mahimo silang informed consumer. So, every time nga ang sector society, ang business, government, and consumer itself, naagali mga information campaign, so they have to look into that, they have to join. And then also kung naay mga seminars, conferences, training, so para so that they would know as to what their other rights and unsaon pa nila pa ma-improve ang ilahang pag-exercise sa ilang rights. So kinahanglan gyud nga manginlabot sila, mo join sila.
How about kaning healthy environment? What is this?
It means to say nga ang mga konsumidor, they have the right to live and work in environment which is neither threatening nor dangerous and which permits a life of dignity and well-being. So dapat the government should exert an iron hand regarding the alarming increase in degradation of the environment, especially forest. So di ba karon kuan na kaayot ang mga kanang aware na kay taan ng dili ta maggamit og mga plastics ingon ana. So ingon ana sad kanang para ma-preserve ang ato environment, manginlabot ang mga konsumidor nga dapat kabaw silang unsay impact sa environment sa ilahang pag-use ana nga product.
Okay.
So ingon ana siya.
So, those are the 8 consumer rights. So thank you, Miss Airene Edano.
Yes, it's my pleasure. Thank you too.
And thank you for all our listeners who are listening in. Follow us on Facebook at DTI R7 Central Visayas and on YouTube and Blogger at Natter Negosyo.